Today's topic, moving on while still being stuck. Have you ever been through a breakup, going through it right now, currently, and you realize that you're not over this person, but you're strong enough to start dating again? And it's been maybe 2 months, 3 months, and you want to start dating again. And you're actively choosing to move on and not talk to them anymore. Move on with your life, stop talking to them. Maybe work on yourself more. And it still kind of hurts because you love this person with all of your heart, only for them to cut you open just to watch you bleed. And it hurts because you knew this person was your forever person in your head, and they weren't in reality. Maybe they were, and somehow along the way you messed things up. She messed things up. Man, I gotta tell you, I'm not a big smoker, but Marlboro Smooth, that's the way to go. Not really, don't smoke, that's stupid as fuck. I was literally at the gas station and this woman asked me, hey, do you smoke? I said no. I walked out the door, another woman says, hey, you want these cigarettes? I said, yup. And now I'm smoking. It's crazy how when someone asks you twice, and that's kind of how it is with a relationship too. One guy asks some girl out, she says no. Next guy asks some girl out and she says yes. Not because she said no to the other guy because he was ugly or anything, just it was the wrong time. So fucking stupid. Fuck that. I feel like, or I know this for a fact, you can only start dating again if you want to have a healthy relationship. I'm not talking about hookups, I'm not talking about rebounds. A healthy relationship where you can actually love the person with all of your heart. You can only do that when you don't miss the other person, when you don't miss your ex. That's the only way that you can have a healthy relationship. And until you move on, that's never gonna happen. I'm sorry, it's just not. And the reason being is because most people have a heart that clings on. They have an anxious attachment style. Most people have that. They don't have a secure attachment style. They don't have an avoidant attachment style. They have a anxious attachment style. What is anxious attachment? Basically, when someone goes 2 or 3 hours without texting you back, and you start to get worried. What if they're cheating on me? What if they're in trouble? What if smoke got in their eye and now they have to go to the hospital? I should go see them. You start thinking about stupid shit that doesn't exist. It's all in your head. You could even have anxious attachment coupled with fearful avoidant or anxious avoidant, where you think they're cheating on you, so then you leave them. How does that make sense? Make that make sense. Oh, it's just getting in my eye all over again today, huh? Watery eyes, coupled with tears. Is that just tears or are you crying? Or is it a bit of both? People will never understand that letting go of something. Actually, you know what? Let me rephrase that. People who get married, the older generation that have been married and never divorced, they will never understand what it feels like to lose somebody romantically. They always tell you, don't be sad, just be happy. Easy for you to say, you've never been divorced before. You've never been broken up with. They've had one partner their whole life and they think that they know what love is. And maybe they do, because they've only had one partner their whole life. And they stuck by their side when they're tired, when they're angry, when they're upset, when they want to leave, but they don't. They choose to stay through thick and thin, through toxicity. Honestly, I would do the same. Of course, I broke up with someone. I broke up with my exes tons of times. Reason being is I just did not, they were just not good. They were just not cool. Let me just put it like that. It's not that they weren't good, they were not cool for me. I didn't like them. They weren't cool enough. That's it. It's literally it. They'll tell you, you could tell someone anything, right? But the main reason is you're just not cool enough. And it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks because the less the less you know, the better for your mental health. But the more you know, the better you are in relationships. You start treating, let me tell you this. I treated this woman so nicely one time. Total turn off. I treat her like shit. She loves me. What the fuck? These women these days, man, they're just no good. I need a woman for the 40s or something. Even the 2000s would be better than what we have now. I fucking hate avoidance. You're like, what is avoidance? People who just think they can run away from their problems. You're an asshole. Oh, by the way, I am gonna rant in this video. It wouldn't be a AJ Bodie video if I didn't rant at least once for 10 minutes straight. Can you put the mic up more? It's fine where it is. But if you want, I could put it close to my mouth, and you can listen to me cough up smoke. So my dad doesn't smoke, and he knows that I smoke now, and he's so disappointed. I don't give a fuck. I don't like my dad, and I don't respect him. I respect him to a point where he was able to get a house from a job and a wife. That's about it. That's all I respect him for. Everything else is just trash. He's got no crafts. He's got no hobby. What am I doing? This is not a video about my dad. We're talking about moving on. So let me ask you this, okay? I've really been thinking about this. If you got a text from your ex during no contact or during contact, whatever, and she told you, hey, I miss you. What's up? I want to get back together. Let's work things out. And you said okay. But then you asked her, did you sleep with anyone else during our break? During our 3-month break? And then she says, yes, I did. Are you going to take it back? There's only two ways I'm gonna take my ex back if she tells me yes, I did sleep with someone else. One, and this is controversial, she sleeps with a woman. If she sleeps with a woman, I'm cool with that. I'm not, my war isn't against women, right? My war, my beef isn't with women. I don't care if she sleeps with someone else that's a woman. If she sleeps with a man, then I got a problem. And number two, scenario two, if she sleeps with a man, the only way I can take her back in this situation here is if the man spoke Spanish and was Hispanic. You'd be like, okay, I'm not understanding. Why would you take her back if the man spoke Spanish and was Hispanic? She told me that the relationship felt impossible because I was not able to understand or speak Spanish. And I was not Hispanic, which would make it very awkward for her family. So I gave her up, right? But if she turns around, breaks up with me, a white dude, Caucasian, I'm not Caucasian, a white dude, turns around and goes sleeps with another one, I don't care if it's a rebound, I don't care how hurt she is. If she does that, and he does not speak Spanish, he's not Hispanic, he's totally white, I'm not taking her back. And you'd be like, oh, well, that's, you can't, that's so, you can't do that. Yeah, I can. I have standards. If you sleep with someone because you just wanted the pain to go away, fuck you. What the fuck is wrong with you? I was here. I'm right here. I'm waving. You know? I've been waiting for you to text me back like, hey, I miss you. I'm sorry. I didn't sleep with anyone during our breakup. You know what I mean? So if she tells me, yeah, I slept with someone, but they were Hispanic and they spoke Spanish, it just made sense. I understand. Let's go. Let's get back together. If she says, yeah, I slept with a girl, fine. That's even better. It's hot. You know what I'm saying? But if she's like, no, I slept with the same race as you, same ethnicity, same vibe, same archetype, you know. I just need the pain to go away, you know. I was just really hurt. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking bitch. Get out of here. You're a loser. And I don't associate with losers. You're really bad at making decisions. You were terrible. I do not know how you made it this far in life. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't say all that, but I would just be like, hey, I think I'm okay. Thank you for stopping by, or thank you for meeting me here, but I think we should just go our separate ways. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. And I am so hurt by a scenario that I created in my own head that she sleeps with a white guy, same archetype as me. It's like, why would you do that? You are such an asshole if you do that. I also hate avoidance so much, and she's clearly an avoidant. I've ran so many scenarios and hypotheticals in my head, and I analyzed everything. It always points to an avoidant attachment style, fearful avoidant and anxious avoidant, coupled with avoidant. And I just so happen to be an anxious avoidant turning into a fearful avoidant. I don't know why they do this though. It just doesn't make sense, right? Because I had this friend that we didn't like text for like a week. He goes on vacation, work friend. He goes on vacation and he's like, hey, let's I was like, hey, let's hang out because you're doing a staycation. And he's like, yeah, sure. We can do it anytime from the 10th to the 17th. All right, bet. Hey, you want to hang out? Nah, man, I'm sick. I got a fever. Fuck you. Suck my dick. You don't have no fucking fever. If you had a fucking you're a fucking idiot, dude. I fucking hate you. And then after that, he just stops talking to me. What the fuck? So what? These gaps finally open your eyes to realize how much of a non-friend I am to you? How much I'm not worth it to keep around? That really hurts, man. That really hurts. I don't understand how you think that it's better to leave me than to stay with me and work on your problems. Work on our problems. Cause it goes both ways, mate. It just doesn't make sense. Am I supposed to you know how many times I've reached out to a person and said, "Hey, what's going on?" And they still just leave. Oh, I've already dealt with the feelings. Fuck you. Suck my cock. Life is dark, man. Maybe it's me. You know, I told that friend that I cried. I told him, yeah, I cried yesterday. When I told him that, I said, yeah, I cried yesterday. Cried my eyes out because my dad, and I have a bad relationship with him, and it was his birthday. And I have a really bad relationship with him. And then he fucking dumps me as a friend. It's like, what are we doing, man? He doesn't say anything. We're just not hanging out anymore. It's like, okay. Oh, damn. Right, so to get back on topic, this whole breakup has taught me a couple things. One, when you're in love or when you love someone, it doesn't matter how much you know it's only a limited amount of time that you have with them before they break up with you. You already know that they're gonna leave you, and you still cheat yourself into thinking that they're gonna stay. You still think, or your brain gets overridden with the love bonding chemical serotonin, and you think that they're gonna be around forever when they're not. You think maybe it's different this time. Maybe it's different this time. But no, it's not. It's the same thing. It's always gonna be the same thing. You love them and they leave you. And here's the reason why. You're unpassionate about what you do. Nobody likes unmotivated, unambitious people. It's like, oh, well, I broke up with you because I don't feel cared for. You know why women don't feel cared for? Women don't feel cared for, not because you don't care about them. This is what I've just been learning, right? Not because you don't care about them. Women don't feel cared for when you don't care about yourself. I'm like, what do you mean? I told her, I told her, hey, I don't want to go to college. It's a scam. I'm gonna be a meat butcher. I'm gonna bake and be a butcher at the same time. Those are bum ass. Those are grunt work. That is slacker work. Hey, I'm gonna slack off for the rest of my life. and not do anything. I'm not really ambitious about anything. That's basically what I told her. And it's crazy because I asked her, "You okay with that?" "Yeah, I'm okay with that." An avoidant would say that shit. "Hey, you okay to go to Arby's instead of a 5-star restaurant?" "Yeah, I'm okay with that." Fucking A. No, you're not. Fuck you. Not actually, fuck you. I'm just really hurt right now. I guarantee you that if you were looks 10 out of 10, you made like 100K a year, you were very reassuring to her, and you spend a lot of time with her, she'll still leave you. Why? Why would they do that? They're very insecure. They just don't know how to feel cared for. It's not even you. They always bring up that fucking dumbass excuse. "I just don't feel cared for." Fuck you. I literally cared for you the entire time. What do you want from me? I always, like, every fucking relationship, it's, "I just don't feel cared for." You even care about me? This whole time, it's like, you don't care about me. Do you care about me? I just don't feel like you care about me. Because if you did, you would stay and you would actually fix these fucking problems that we have instead of leaving. Why are you leaving when we could fix this? And it could be so much better. And it's crazy. It's so fucking crazy. Because during the breakup, she was talking about, "I really like you. I really do. But I just haven't been feeling happy. I care about you. I just don't feel cared for." Really? What am I not doing that doesn't make you feel cared for? I pay for our dates. I literally spent $300 on our date plus the hotel. I literally buy shit for you. Or I don't buy shit for her. I literally pay for the dates. I literally touch you all the time. I give you physical contact all the time. I say you look pretty. And even then, I say she looks pretty. And she can't take a fucking compliment. So what is the point of even complimenting her when she doesn't believe it herself? And this is another thing too, which is really insulting, when she thinks she's ugly. And that's insulting to me, because if you think that you're ugly, you're stupid. Then you're insulting me because you're telling me that my taste is shit. You think that I go for dumbass, insecure people? I clearly do, but I don't want her to know that. What are you doing, dude? So, therefore, that's probably why she broke up with me, because she shit herself. And, okay, I'm not trying to be an asshole, okay? But she had a lot of problems that I could list. I'm not saying she's a bad person. She was actually really good. I really loved her. In the relationship, she's still a good person. She's probably going to find someone that is really good for her. And I hope, like, literally, if she does not get back with me, and it's impossible to get back with me, and it just never happens, that if that timeline never happens, I hope she finds someone that'll make her really happy, and she does not do this to the next guy. Okay? How did this video turn into this? She told me that she loved me. She told me she wanted to fight for the relationship, but I just don't know. It feels impossible. I've just been thinking about it, and it just feels, it would be awkward to invite you to one of my family gatherings. Fuck you. You don't think that we can work on this? I literally pleaded to her. Like, hey, we can work on this. Let's work on this. I can learn Spanish for you. I can learn the language. And of course, by me, let's work out. Let's work out. Of course, me saying that would turn her off. Oh, he's trying to fight for me? I don't like this motherfucker no more. Of course you don't like me. You never liked me. You just like the fucking mysterious persona that I put on until you couldn't take it anymore. And then finally, when I opened up to you, you were like, oh, he's a pussy. Let me never date him again. Of course you would say that. Of course. Because the first time that I broke up with you, or the first time that you broke up with me, I talked you out of it. The second time, I didn't even fight to talk you out of it, because if the first time it didn't work me trying to talk you out of it the first time, why would I try the second time? You know what I mean? It's like, okay, well, I've already tried the first time, and the second time it's just not gonna work because you've already brought this up twice, and it's a real fucking problem. So I'm done. I'm literally done. I literally don't know what else to do. I don't know what you want me to do. I literally asked her, I said, hey, should I call you? Should I call you in like a week or something? No, just give me space. I just need space. Fuck you. You find someone better? I don't even know if she found someone better, dude. I don't know. More than likely, she probably did. And it sucks to think about because what if, this is one of my theories, right? What if she found somebody better, right? Somebody that suits her more, but still loved me at the same time. And women do that. They just choose the best person for them, right? Like, imagine this. She finds someone in her pre-med school that's a better fit for her, right? And of course, you don't need AJ anymore, because AJ is a slacker, right? He's a fucking slacker that his job sucks. He has no ambition. He dropped out, and now he's not doing anything. And then you meet some new guy. This is a theory, by the way. You meet some new guy, a bit more attractive than AJ, is Hispanic-er than AJ, knows how to speak Spanish, and is going places in life. He's also he's a nurse or some shit, right? And she's like, okay, well, I should go for him. I should go for him because he's a better fit for me. But how am I gonna break the news to AJ? Oh, you know what? I'm just not gonna tell him. Okay. What should I tell him? What should I tell him? What should I tell my boyfriend, AJ? By the way, she's not thinking AJ because she never used my name once. She never once said my name, which is weird. She always just called me pet names. So she calls me, or she texts me, hey, we need to talk. In a 3-week gap, she made up her mind. And she's like, we need to talk. Okay. Get the phone call. We should break up. Haven't been feeling happy. All in the back of her head, I'm gonna go for this new guy, right? I no longer like my boyfriend. Or I do. He's just no longer a good fit for me. That's bullshit. And you're gonna be like, okay, well, they can have anybody they want. No. You're gonna be like, well, why should you stop someone from being happier? right? You're not supposed to when you're in a relationship with somebody, you're not supposed to look elsewhere. You're not supposed to try and find something better. You're supposed to look in your relationship and avert your eyes from any other guy out there, any other person out there, right? Don't look at any other person. It's me and you. Until you say, hey, I don't like this guy anymore. I'm going to break up with him and then I'm going to look for someone else. Women never do that. Of course, they never do that. Women never shop bare feet. They never go shoe shopping bare feet. And the reason being is because they have to have someone. They have to have somebody. I hope that theory is not correct. That would be terrible. It's fucking bullshit. And then she's like, oh, well, let me make him feel better. Second time she calls me to break up after me temporarily fixing the breakup, didn't actually fix shit. Waited like a week only for her to call me back and break up with me. She texts me back like, hey, I don't know why you would like someone. Or she leaves me a long, heartfelt message like, I don't know why you would like someone like me. You deserve so much better. Fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. I hate when people say that. That's bullshit and you know it. Oh, I don't deserve you. Fuck you. I don't want to hear that shit. Fucking avoidance, man. Fucking avoidance. It's trash, man. Like, that's just crazy. You know what? If she found someone else while in the relationship, then I've been a horrible teacher to myself to learn, understand, and master the language of women and pick up the signs that she's no longer attracted to me. I have lost touch. I have anecdotally not taught myself how to learn how to pick up the signs that women are about to leave or cheat on you, right? I just didn't do it, because the signs were always there, right? She was always being distant since day one, always being distant, right? But I thought, oh, you know what? Maybe it's her just being shy, and it was. Or not being shy, but being insecure, and it was. Because she would always ask me, every time that she would pull away, she would always ask me, can we get into a relationship? What do you want out of this? I really like you. I want you to say I love you. Things like that. So fucking stupid. I hate this bitch, dude. I fucking hate her. You know, it was crazy. She thought that we were only in a relationship for 7 months. Technically, if you think about it. July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. We were only in a relationship for 9 months. An actual relationship. But we went on our first date in March. We became exclusive in May. We became boyfriend and girlfriend in July. Lucy and Evan fucked in college Lucy and I fucked this morning. Brain and Wrigley have been fucking for months. Cheers to love, too. Yeah. And then we said I love you in November. Or, yeah, November. As you can see, I'm not moved on. I'm clearly not moved on from a relationship that ended weirdly. What the fuck you mean you love me? I really like you. I love you. I just can't do it. I just can't trust. I can't let you in. Okay. Can you believe that shit? It's like once a girl makes up her mind, in that moment she makes up her mind. It's like, I can change for you. No, you can't. Bye. Fucking avoidance, man. Now that I think about it, she would always slightly bring up, like, hey, these dates are, like, they're cool and all, but we should do, like, more activities and stuff. She'd be like, hey, I don't like this, and she would bring it up once and never again. Fucking, I'm heartbroken. I wonder if she's heartbroken. She probably moved on by now, right? Fucking, I'm so bitter right now. I'm so bitter, it's crazy. I'm so bitter that I hate her. I really do. I remember the video that I made back before she broke up with me. Right before, and I was having hope. And I think the video was titled, like, why you should be positive or have a positive mindset in relationships or something like that. And I think I made that video a day or even hours before she broke up with me. That's just weird. You spend a whole year with someone and then you tell them to fuck off because you can't handle the love. And here's the thing. I don't even know what reality is. I'll never know because she won't tell me because I'm not in contact with her and I can't contact her because I won't do that. She broke up with me. If she wants, she can contact me, take accountability, and she can tell me how sorry she is, right? My honest opinion, my honest take on why she broke up with me, okay? These are 3 reasons that I can think of. This is not a confirmation. This is not confirming. These are just theories. These are 3 reasons that I think I'm theorizing. 1, I do believe that I didn't care about her enough with reassurance. I did not reassure her enough, which made her feel like she didn't feel cared for. Her love language was words of affirmation. I just did not give that to her. 2, I was not enthusiastic / ambitious enough in life to keep her interest. And that's what made her feel like I didn't care about her. Because if I cared about her, I'd care about myself enough and our future family to make $100,000 a year. or be at least be ambitious about what I want to do with my life. And three, let's go back to one real quick. Her avoidant attachment style. She learned that when she was a child, and her mom and dad never gave her the love that she needed, so she would retreat inwards. And now she's doing that now when we didn't talk for 3 weeks, or we didn't see each other for 3 weeks, and she tried. She just didn't reply to my text and tested me to see if I would reach out, which I didn't. And she activated her avoidant attachment style, activated, and tried to keep her safe. And that's why she felt like I didn't care about her, because that fucking attachment style, instead of talking, she just avoids talking, avoids confrontation. Now, the last one was her family, which also ties to number one, but number three, her family and her culture, and me not being able to speak Spanish. And I did not seem very enthusiastic about doing that. I actually seemed kind of standoffish about learning Spanish. And that's probably why she was like, okay, well, then it's not going to work out. Oh, and we were long distance, 60 miles away. You'd be like, that's not long distance. Anything over 14 miles is long distance. Matter of fact, anything over like 8 to 10 miles is long distance. But yeah, that's basically, those are my theorizing theories on why she broke up with me. She didn't feel cared for, and her attachment style. My ambitious, non-ambitious life. And her family. And our potential family that we're going to have, that we could have had, but didn't have. That's why she broke up with me. That's what I think. Anyways, guys, if you think something different in the comments, like, oh, she found a better guy, I don't think she did. She's not that type of person. I could be wrong. But if you think so, leave it in the comments down below. I'm always curious as to what you guys have to say. Thank you guys so much for all the support and subscribing. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button, and again, get in the comments. I want to know what y'all are going through too. Thank you guys for just being supportive, I guess, for all of you guys that are actually watching my videos, though it may be boring right now because I'm just kind of burnt out. Thanks for staying. I just appreciate your loyalty, I guess. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.